Hello everyone and welcome back to a rainy day here in Medieval Dynasty. As I was loading in, I saw a message that said something about Dynasty reputation, and it made me think, you know what? I wanted to invite another guy into our settlement because we have the one woman living by herself, and it occurred to me that we might not have enough Dynasty reputation. See, we have 6 of 6, so it might make sense to try to do some quests, as much as I don't really want to do that. I wish we could see like what kind of quests they were, but I also thought, since we already ran into trouble on our road down here, I thought maybe I would run this way into Piastovia to try some quests. But that'll probably be...
I need more clothes or some fire.
Oh yeah. Need more clothes or some fire. You have clothes. Here. Let's put on basic shirt. Do I have boots? No. Let's do... I think the basics should be good. Let's see what we look like. Oh. He didn't put them on? And then the thin boots. That should be fine for fall. But if you recall, we were down here getting our ride field ready, and then...
Should have put on something warmer.
Really? So we go right from a day of being fine with no clothes to my regular clothes. Are the regular clothes ever good? Still not enough. Or did it not put it on? There we go. Look how... Wait, what? So we don't need that? We just needed to... I guess I don't need to get it. Do we have food? We have 3 meat, but we don't have anything cooked. It's saying I need to warm up.
I'm so cold.
Gosh. Temperature stuff in this game is the least interesting aspect. And I don't know if the water, the rain is impacting it. I guess we'll just put our winter clothes on. We lost health because of that. Can only make 3 pottage? I wonder if we're low on bowls because of moving that guy. Need to get more fertilizer. Let's do like... That'll give us 60 total, which we shouldn't need that many. I can also clean out the pig pen. Oh, they had more? Is it possible to encourage you to either go in or go out? I'm gonna have to bring them some feed too. What is it at? 7 out of 30. $56 manure is pretty good. Do we have, yeah, we have room here. Just put it in here. Why? Alright, so we might have to just do quests during the winter time. Might not make sense to do them now. But, you know, I talked about maybe inviting another person to the settlement. So I'm glad I saw that note, because now we know that we can't do that. We have a lot of wheat, so I may end up doing the flatbread with onions, like some flour, flatbread with onions for our people to eat, and then maybe some to sell if we have enough extra. I don't know what that boost is that I have. Oh, probably from the pottage. Probably also gonna have to go make. I don't know if we can make another copper. Oh, without going to the mine again. Just never ends, does it? Lots of work in this game. But it's fun work. It's fun work because I don't actually have to do the work. I feel like if this was VR or something. I don't think I would play this game if it was VR. I think we'll be done at the end of this road. We're going to be at 56, I believe. 56 when each one can yield like 4. It's gonna be something else. So we'll start up here. This lighting is pretty special. Stormy autumn day. I mean, I need these days to do work because of where we're at in the playthrough, but I know there'll come a time later where I'm going to be like, I wish I could just simulate it. But it won't let you do anything less than 3 days per season, I don't think. Or maybe you can. But I honestly really like the default pace of play. I like being able to do 3 days. Gives me a little bit of time to go do other stuff, but you know, once we get farmers helping with this, we've got people cutting down trees, at least enough to keep up with firewood for now. We've got people hunting, so I think we're in a good spot. So we have stuff to make more fertilizer. Should I expand on this or just let it be? Feels like a lot already. So I need rye seed. Probably about not that much. Yeah, probably 60 will be good. And I need wheat seed. Wow, we have a bang on how many I needed. If I run all the way to that town, and the quest is really stupid, I will be so mad. And I know I looked at the quests in Piestovia recently, but I want to say that was the last day of summer. So there could be some good ones there. I feel like I run there all the time. I've also been spending some time thinking about our layout. Last episode I told you guys I was thinking about doing 122 grain. Maybe I accidentally grabbed twice the rye and I didn't grab any wheat. Anyways, I was talking to you last time about the burgage plot idea, and I'm still kicking that around. I just don't know where I want the main... First of all, I don't know how many people I want to have. Like, the last playthrough I did, I want to say I had maybe 10 families. You know, so once you have 10 families and they all have their little kids running around, it gets to be a lot of logistics to keep up with. Feeding all those homes, feeding all those mouths. So, maybe it was a little more than that, because I think I had 24 or 26 people. But if I shoot for something like that, gosh, what am I doing wrong? But if I shoot for something like that, maybe I could, 24 people, 12 houses. That feels like something we could realistically plan for. Bags are getting a workout. So we'll get this rye planted, get the wheat planted, and the Piestovia. Well, I might make some flatbreads to sell, just so it's not a wasted trip. And I would see if we'd have time left, but the sun is unpredictable. But I want to get the planting done. I can worry about other stuff tomorrow. It may be the case that I get out there and get started on some ridiculous quest and then have to sleep out there. That happens periodically, especially on days that I can't gauge the time. And yes, I see up in the corner that somebody's out of tools. Everybody's out of firewood. why. Can't keep chopping firewood. We're not using logs for anything else. The only person who would be using the logs has been reassigned, so we should have plenty of logs coming in, and somebody whose job it is to chop them. Maybe they're out of axes. Maybe it's two related problems. No tool. Here you have it. Sticks and stones. It's just absolutely insane that they can't do this themselves, that you can't like put somebody on this as a job. It's your job to make axes for the woodcutters so that we can keep having stuff we need. I don't know why I'm so negative today. I don't mean to be. It's just sometimes the micromanagement in the game is less fun for me. Sometimes it's fine. It kind of depends on the day. There you go. Immediately the firewood dropped. Have an axe to use. We'll get to a point that we'll have somebody working in the blacksmith shop, and we'll have them make tools, keep up with it. But we're not there yet. We're still building infrastructure. Farming is how we get our wealth. We use our wealth to purchase better goods and tools. Basically the gameplay loop of this game in a nutshell. Use your stuff to get better stuff. And by the time you get the coolest stuff, like the windmill and the tavern, your playthrough's over. I really thought, I'm not even kidding, I really thought with my other playthrough that I would play as the heir. I played, I think, 2 episodes with the heir, and I was like, this feels weird. Just everything was done, everything was automated by then. I don't know if I have a favorite stage. Well, I could do one more row. I think that's plenty. Let's put the fertilizer back. Okay, we used what? Oh, it was seeing... What? No. Why did it say I had so much rye? It said I had like 126 rye. That's so weird. I think that was a glitch. Alright, let's do... what's that put us at? 83. Let's make... No. Like 40. Because it's not actually 40. There's some weird algebra that happens here. 180 flour. now we go down
How did that be?
here. And we go to here. And we say, wait, what? Oh no, it's over here. We say I want to make flatbread with onion. And I'm going to make, yeah, 22 of them. I'm going to take 10 of them with us into town to sell. Leave the other 12 for the people. Flour in here, and I'm gonna tell the kitchen to make flatbread with onion. And I'm gonna tell them to make let's do there we go. Okay, they're out of buckets of water. I believe that. The rye grain, we can grab some rye grain. Let's give them like 60. Really? Didn't lose our bolt. That's good. Watch and make sure these pigs don't come down. Get their revenge since I killed them last time. Oh, we got time. Please. This is an insane batch. It's like two batches beside each other. Oh, see, I didn't need that. Getting dark. I'm probably gonna be too late. What do we think? Is there gonna be a bad guy at the bridge again? doing this is because we're going to sell the flatbreads and we need to get Dynasty Points. So we need to do some missions. I like when you get to the point that the people in your own village will give you missions. That's okay. We are not at that point. Crossbow, so we didn't get in trouble.
How can I help you?
I've got stuff for you. Mr. 1200. 65 coin. Not great. Anything?
My words never disappoint.
Okay.
See you soon.
I really thought that was going to be a good payoff. So who? So we can go to the board, or we can.
How do you do?
Can I help you with something? Thieves. Oh, sorry, I know I didn't read that out loud, but he said muggers. Talk to Roslava.
Until it.
It didn't buy me. It didn't buy me an extra worker. So drinking competition.
Hail, friend. Goodbye.
Honeycomb? Where do I get that? I assume food.
How is life treating you?
Can you sell honeycomb? Oh, great.
Can I have a good day?
So I have to buy honeycomb from that guy so I can give it to this guy who's going to take it back to that guy.
People often ask me how it is to
This
live
is
here.
logical.
Good.
Could you take it back real slow? Sure. Wait for the next day. Did I not tell you guys this was gonna happen? How many sticks has he fired? 20? That was close. I'm actually going to keep you guys with me just to finish this. Hopefully it'll be quick. If it's not quick, then oops. Got it. Sorry, I just can't help myself sometimes. I shouldn't waste my crossbow shots, though. It damages the crossbow. I appreciate that there are people who spend a lot of time writing these quest lines and everything. It's just not what gets me going playing games like this. Poor soul. Got a rye beer. What kind of buff does that give? Now that I realize that I learned about the plumb line buff, now I'm like, I want to see all these things. Rye beer. Whoa. Okay. Goes to your head. Plus 50 water. Minus 5 poisoning, plus 30 alcohol, 1200 second effect, which is 20 minutes, 30% less stamina consumption, 80% less water consumption, and a plus 30 kilogram weight limit. Jeez. I was gonna sell it, but that might be worth keeping. That's pretty crazy. Alright. Well, that was an interesting mission. Did it yield us... Oh, gosh. How high does Dynasty Rep need to be? I'm going to have to Google that. But it's already the last day of the season. Let me just real quick check the board, and that'll set up what we're going to do in the next episode, if anything. Badgers. 5 of them. Okay. The problem with this is it's hard to find specific mushrooms. 31 coin and 100 Dynasty Rep is like criminal. That to do that much should be, it should be 10, 20 times the amount. Hunt boar. You know what, that there's usually 3 at every spot. That might be worth it. I think I'll leave it here. I would say leave me a comment, but I'll probably batch record before you guys see this. So we'll find out if I decide to do the boar quest or not next time. Bye for now.